Okay. There's markers, there's color pencils. Okay. You don't need phones right now. You just need paper in front of you and pencils. Okay. Our purpose is not just to draw. Our purpose is to review for our test. So what you want to think about is, you're not going to say, Miss Roozeboom, is this enough? I'll say, I don't know. Do you think that's going to cover what's going to be on the test? Do you think that you have information there? And so if you just draw a circle and I'm like, I don't know what that circle is, it doesn't matter if you know what that circle is, right? You're like, oh, this circle is the infinity circle that Chris is stuck in relationship with his parents. Like, it's some thoughtful, that's fine, that's cool, okay? All right, I am going to draw up here. You could copy me. I'm modeling what we should do. Maybe you feel uncomfortable with taking risks. You just want to follow what I'm doing. That's fine, okay? But if you want to do something else, that's great. I'll let you know what you need to have, and then everything else is up to you. Feel free to yell out, can I do this? Can I do this? Okay, the first thing we should probably have is our name. Everyone write your name. Only if you want credit. You will turn this in on Wednesday at the end of class. If your name's not on it, you may not get it back. And then you will feel sad. You can do it landscape or portrait. You may use more than one page if you want. Okay, you can use the front, the back, the side, whatever. Okay, we're going to start by putting down the title of the book, which is what? Into the Wild. I'm going to put ITW, the initials, like really big, because on my Google Drive, I've named everything ITW, so that's significant to me. You can write Into the Wild however you want. I'm going to put mine in the middle just because, no reason. You can put it on the side, you can put it on the bottom, you can put it around, doesn't matter. Everyone go ahead and draw. I might go faster than you, that's okay. Take your time.
Do we have to make it cute, or can we just write Into the Wild?
You do not have to make it cute. If you don't want to draw anything, please do use colors, like just to make certain things stand out versus others. If you want to draw and you don't want to use colors, that's fine too, because you can make things stand out. You don't have to draw anything. You can just do like charts, maybe boxes and lines to connect ideas. Okay, so everyone's doing their title quick. Do you think your title should be very small?
No.
No, because it's the title, right? This is like the main idea. Woohoo! Woohoo! Wow, so exciting. I'm going to put a box around mine. Do you know what ITW stands for, Fabian? In 5 days, will you know what ITW stands for?
Clearly.
Okay, if you know, then it's fine. Okay. Next, I'm going to take a quarter of my page and I'm going to kind of just block it off. You don't have to, okay? I'm going to block off a quarter of my page because I want to talk about characters for like a quarter of my page. Maybe you want to talk about characters on this whole page and then add another page for something else that we're going to do next. Or you can block it off, that's fine. Because we know in a novel, characters are very important. They're like a main thing that our story's about. Characters, woo! You can see my art is like super amazing. Okay, it's like so beautiful. You know, as long as you can draw at least as good as me, you should be alright, even if it's a little below. Alright, who's the most important character in the whole book? Chris McCandless. So he's the most important, so I'm going to put him right in the middle. I'm going to make him really big. Here we go. I'm going to get a good marker. Nice Chris McCandless face here. Yes, what a great chin. Is he a happy guy or what?
He's a neutral guy.
He's kind of neutral? Okay. I'm going to give him a nose. I'm going to give him some eyes.
Can we have multiple pieces of paper?
You can have multiple pieces of paper.
We have like 20.
That's good.
Okay, and then what kind of hair? Messy, right? He's got a messy hairdo.
Yeah.
There you go. He looks 12. Maybe I'll give him a little.
He's 12?
No, my cartoon looks 12, so I'm gonna give him a little what's this called?
Mustache. Oh, that's a beard.
The little stubble there.
He still looks
Maybe
good.
some hipster sideburns.
Make him
Give him
hippie
that
glasses.
Oh, eyebrows longer
Yeah, and like thicker.
and thicker.
Give him hippie glasses.
Make his hair.
Okay.
Give it some.
Now he looks like he has an acne problem. That's okay. He probably did. He didn't get a lot of facial treatments while he's gone. Okay, that's his body. He has a belt. Do you remember the belt?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, he made it with Franz. It's a leather belt. It's an important symbol. So I'm going to put an oversized belt on him. You know, WWE style.
I haven't watched that in so long.
Why does it look like a little wooden character?
Because I'm an amazing drawer, and this is exactly, I wanted it to look just like a wooden
He
character.
looked like Groot.
Oh, dang.
Baby Groot or Big Groot?
Baby Groot.
Okay,
I know
and
Baby
his
Groot
name
had a
is
beard.
Alexander
Aftershave.
Supertramp.
Dude, I got his sideburns with the freakers.
And his name is also what?
Groot.
You're so mean to me. Chris McCandless, right? Okay, so you guys should be drawing a Chris McCandless on your page.
We have to draw him.
Well, no, you don't have to. This is way better than all my previous versions, okay? So previous versions, one looked like an alien because I drew like his forehead like really big. That was 5th period. And then others kind of look like Lego stick people. You don't have to draw Chris McCandless. But if I'm not drawing Chris McCandless, what am I doing to visually represent him? Could I put a shape? Like a box, Chris McCandless, and then I could maybe list things
Can I
that
put a tree?
describe him?
This looks like an 8. Mine looks scary.
Huh.
Can I put like a tree?
You could put a tree to represent him. Why would you put a tree to represent him
Because
though?
he's into the wild.
Because he's a nature dude?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm an English teacher. I really like quotes. So there's a quote in here about him, so I'm going to
Student.
write that on there. It says, 2 years he walks the earth, no food, no pool, no pets, no cigarettes, ultimate freedom, and extremist. That's what I'm going to write. That's page 163 if anyone wants to copy me. And then he says, ultimate freedom. So I'm going to make that kind of bigger because that's like his big thing, right? He just wants freedom.
Is this whole box going to just him?
No. But you could always just add another paper or something if you want. If you're like, I need more.
So we can staple another paper.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Besides Chris McCandless, who else should I put on here?
His sister.
His sister, Corinne.
No, man.
Franz. Anyone else?
His
His
dog.
parents, Walt and Billy. His dog, Buck.
The old guy.
The old guy, Franz.
The people that help him.
Okay, there's lots of different characters. Who do you want me to draw?
Draw his sister.
The Uber
Draw
driver.
his sister.
Sister? Okay, someone help me spell her name though. Okay, I'm gonna put her. Now, is she a little girl?
No.
No, but in my mind, she's a little girl because she's his sister. So I draw a little girl face.
Do you draw him right below, right next?
You draw wherever you want.
And how many people are we to draw?
I don't know. How many people do you think we need, guys?
2.
2 people?
3.
3 people? 4 people? I'm not telling you. Here she is. Here's Corinne. Oh, if I didn't want to put a quote, what pictures could I put by Alex to maybe tell me something about him important?
Facts. Actually, that's
Burning money.
A tree. Money, but burning money. Ooh, that's a good one. Anything else?
no car. Or
No car. Flooded car. Yellow Datsun.
Wait, can
Okay. So for Corinne, what do we know about her? Eventually she turns sad.
How do you spell her name? Put a tear dropping down her face.
How do we spell her name?
I look like the girl from Nemo.
Okay.
Why you cooking on her drawings like that?
I'm not going to put a quote for her, but I'm going to put what I think she would say to him. What do you think she would say?
come back.
Come home.
Baby, come back.
Nah, he gone. He big gone. He dead.
Okay. Maybe I want to draw like an arrow like this and put sister. Maybe it would go like this, sister. Okay. I'm not going to draw any more people on here, but you definitely should. I'm thinking 4,
His sister. I mean, his
5 more.
5 more.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I heard his 2 parents. I heard Franz. There's another big character you guys are missing. Anyone want any?
the guy that drives him.
Jim Gallion. He's a good character. What about his friend in North Dakota?
Yeah,
I forgot about
North
it.
Dakota.
Yeah.
His dog.
We could put his dog.
I'm not sure about
Oh, there's a big character. He lives in North Dakota. You got to figure that out. Okay.
Nah, can you just tell us?
The old guy is Franz. He's your favorite. Okay, so next, for the rest of this, I'm going to put setting. Okay, because the setting dictates this novel. Okay, and he begins his journey in his home in Virginia,
Daniel, really?
right, in his little Datsun car.
Barely right there.
And maybe you want to show every place he goes. This book is not like in order. I think it might be a good idea for you to use your little internet and find a list that says where he's going and where he stops, right? On the way, he loses his car. That's a car. What happens to the car?
They drown. I mean,
The
it gets
car
flooded.
drowns. It gets flooded, right? Along the way, he goes down the Colorado River. On the way, he works at McDonald's. On the way, he meets some people, right? So those dots need to represent things he does. Did Miss Roozeboom think about how many dots she was putting up there so she knows exactly how many you need?
No.
No, I did not. So that's just a guess. Where does he end up?
Alaska.
He ends up dead in Alaska. So I'm going to draw Alaska here. It's going to be brilliant. And it's going to be really big
What are you gonna do? Put a tree? with a
because
tree?
Hey, never know.
I'm
You gonna draw Alaska?
yeah, that's Alaska.
Wow, that looks nice.
Kinda lopsided.
This is where he ends up, and we're going to put a lot of stuff in here. What do we know is already there? The magic bus, right?
The magic school bus.
So we want to put our magic bus in here.
The guy driving him.
Jim Gallion.
Yeah.
I put a hitchhiker hand before, so I didn't draw Jim Gallion, but I put like a, here's his thumb, there's a hand. This is him hitchhiking, see? Okay, so maybe in the future I won't know what that is, so I might want to write like hitchhiking. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to kind of fill this in. You won't finish it today. We'll work on it tomorrow and the next day. It will be due on Wednesday.